this mutual fund invested in ABC Corp, right? MF invested, and finally, let's say ABC Corp announced bankruptcy. So now you tell me what will happen with your money. Do you really think that this company, let's say this money was invested around 10,000, let's say here in this ABC Corp? See, if the money, let's say, was invested through stocks, then he will not receive money back. He will not receive money back in your account. And if, let's say, if ABC Corp is not able to return the money to the mutual fund, then how mutual fund will return your money? But what if, let's say that ABC Corp has, let's say, different relationship with mutual fund manager and board of directors of ABC Corp. So they just created shell company. They just wanted funding. They transfer it. After received funding, they transfer that funding to the another vendor, again through shell company, and announce bankruptcy with this company. Then your money is in risk. No one can even track it easily. It's a very different process, guys, and that's when this mutual fund industry size is around 40 lakhs crore. It's a big amount. Means almost common people and job seeker, they have invested their money in this mutual fund. And if any point in time, if something happened, then you would see big scam in this mutual fund industry, and then no one can save your money. No one can. Trust me, no one can save it. No one can even assure you guarantee of return payment of your capital, fully return payment of your. And that's when they issued even disclosure as well. Look, investing in mutual fund is highly risky. Read scheme related documents carefully, and they are always carrying terms and condition. And that's when the notice given to the public that look, do not invest in mutual funds, means with a huge amount. Always take a considerable risk which you can bear it. And even if you have also investment in let's say if you want to invest, why you want to invest in mutual fund only? If you have a huge money, maybe 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, call me separately. I'll guide you for that. All right. Trusted investments like real estates or different investment pools, that I'll guide you for that. Why you want to only in mutual funds, where actually will get the ownership rights. If you invest with me, I'm managing a real estate portfolio. Come with me, join my team with your investments. I'll help you for that. Why you want to only invest in mutual funds? Even if you want to build your stock market portfolio, right? But I would not suggest to invest entire money in capital market as well, because we don't know which companies, and management, how they're working and all. But if you invest in different sources or any, real estate things, and if you diversify your portfolio, maybe let's say 50 into real estate, 30 into stock, 10 into mutual funds, and 10 into maybe other liquid. In that way, you can diversify or design your portfolio and then make some decent profit. All right. Let me take, but mutual fund not only investing in one company, right? Even if they see, guys, don't, it's your overthinking. Why experts have raised concern about it? Even if you see one company, it will affect on your value. Here I have, let's say, talked about 1,000. What if this investment is 10,000 crore? Then this will affect. And what if, let's say, your fund, see, mutual fund investments in mutual fund company creates multiple schemes, A, B, C, D. Let's say AB scheme was there and you invested in AB, and that scheme amount, let's say they have transfer, means huge portion they have transferred to the XYZ company. And that amount, let's say now entire amount lost. Then it will actually affect on your unit price. So it's not something that they are diversifying risk, but still there are loopholes which has been identified by regulator And now, sent notice to the mutual fund companies that they should disclose the company names and data and everything, including fund details, when it was transferred to the XYZ accounts, why it was transferred, all that details which is mandatory. And if not, still if you believe that mutual fund is doing really good, go ahead and invest. I don't have any issues. My personal opinion is you can invest, but not with full amount. People facing issues, so it means there are schemes which we have seen lots of issues as well. But it could be means your personal opinion could be different. All right. So let's talk about stock market little bit. We have a 20 minutes, so I would like to utilize the 20 minutes because I'm not seeing questions from you guys. Let's say if we talk about stock market. See, stock market has two types. Basically, one is stocks, it means equities, and another one is debt market. If we talk about equities, again, equity has two types: common equities and preference equities. Here each equity has two different market types. One is primary market, another one is secondary market. But here you would see only primary market with preference equities, or maybe the preference equity which is listed with broker. If we talk about debt market, we have two types of debt. One which is CLO, collateralized loan obligations. Another one is CDO, collateralized debt obligations. Under CLO, you may see, loans, direct lending, or maybe that syndicated, types loans. Please write down this chart. And if we talk about bonds, means this CDO, or even I would say like bonds. Bonds, it means if we talk about bonds, we are talking about government securities. If we talk about, let's say, debentures, then we are talking about private securities. Right? And maybe debentures can have different categories like ABS or MBS more, but that ABS and MBS comes under securitization process. But anyways, it's a debt instrument, so you can categorize in this way: asset-backed securities and mortgage-backed securities. All right. So now discuss about this portion. See, if you want to raise capital from the public, means you're a company, let's say, if company want to raise capital from the public, so they actually issue IPO or maybe FPO, or you can see even private placement. In primary market only. Now another question would be like, sir, where we can see primary market? This primary market, guys, which is invisible, it's like Mr. X. You can't see that market anywhere. It's pure invisible market. Then another question will be, sir, where means how we can execute the deal. Let's say ABC Corp, which is located in Pune. You can come to Pune, meet director who is the director of this company, discuss, negotiate, and execute deal. Confirm deal. This is how primary market works. If you want to hire any intermediate agents, banks, or any other, you can hire that also. You don't have any obligations. You can hire anyone. You can hire anyone to execute this deal. But if not, you can also execute on your own. And that's when IPO, FPO, and private placement companies, in this events, you are directly interacting with company through broker. Means broker allow that facility where you can directly send the request to the company that you are interested in 1 lot, 2 lot, 3 lots. So accordingly funds will get blocked in your account, directly in your bank account basically, because banks works as a banker for that particular company in terms of raising events, means capital or funding raising events. So once you transfer the funding, then company can directly sell out securities to you directly. IPO event, which is something as I told, it seems like initial public offering, but in reality companies, they are selling their stakes to you to get funding, more funding to their business. They are directly selling their securities to you guys. Alright. So primary market, which is for issuance of new securities. If any company want to issue the new security, even again it's not a new one, but if anyone want to issue securities in markets and to raise funds directly from the investor, direct investors, then that market will call it as a primary market. This market also will call it as a grey market. Here actually investor meet to each other. Investor, businessmen, entrepreneurs, they directly meet, negotiate, discuss, and this market is everywhere. This market is everywhere means everywhere. You can execute deals anywhere. Alright. And now let's talk about secondary market. If we talk about secondary market, NSE, BSE, NYSE, NYSE it means New York Stock Exchange, London Stock Exchange, Bombay Stock Exchange, New York Stock Exchange, that all marketplaces which comes under secondary market. Secondary market, it means shares will issue in primary markets to the investor through IPO or FPO events, and that shares, it will be listed on market. Listed on market, it means NSE and BSE. Once the security is listed on NSE and BSE, that security will treat as a secondary market listed security, and that security, it will be easily available for an investor to buy and sell. But here in secondary market, companies means this person cannot trade here. No, companies, board of directors, they are not allowed to buy and sell securities in open market. Only they can sell securities in primary market. Secondary market is purely designed for people like us who can buy and sell securities in open market. Even HNI investor also can execute trades in open market. But promoters, they are not allowed to buy and sell securities in open market. Even if they do it, then regulator will penalize them. Now your question will be like, so why? If they participate, see, they hold majority of the shares so that they can easily sell securities in market and get out of it. Then who will control the company then? Then organization will collapse. What if, let's say, they have done some fraudulent activity in organization, and through open route, means through secondary market, they have sell out same securities to the millions of people and transfer their ownership and accountability to you. Then what are you going to do with that company if there is no cash, if there is no assets? Ultimately it's a fraud, right? To avoid all fraudulent activities, promoters, they are not allowed to trade in secondary market. Did you get this? And these two markets are very important. One is primary market, which is for issuance of new securities, and secondary market, which is for trading of previously issued securities in primary market. Those securities it will be traded in secondary market, means on NSE and BSE, so that you can easily buy and sell securities. All right, and same if we talk about preference securities. We'll discuss types of securities, means in details, preference securities and all, maybe later on. But again, preference securities also, it will be traded in a primary market only, not on secondary market. Or maybe that security, company can list with the broker. Through broker, you guys can buy and sell. All right. And under debt it means it is for a fixed interest. If anyone is looking for a fixed interest on investments, so they have options. They can directly buy the government securities like notes and bonds. If not, they can also buy the private securities like ABS, MBS or debentures. They can buy it. Again, if they don't want, then they can also participate in direct lending or maybe syndicated lending. So what is direct lending, what is syndicated lending, we'll discuss that in details, not in this session. Next session will cover that portion. All right, because the time is also important. Let me see this session. So these are the market types which we'll discuss, means we'll discuss in details in our next